Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Saturday and I promised you guys I would do a makeup video. So I am gonna do my makeup and just show you guys what products I'm using as I'm doing my makeup. Just gonna run out to the stores really quick, probably go to Dollar General or something right up the hill. But I wanted to start it off showing you guys these beauty blenders that I bought. They're by Beauty Bungalow, and I want to say I got them at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I want to say Marshalls, just because of the label. And guys, I got them for $2.50, so you can't beat that. Beauty Bungalow. It's a trio of three. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. So it's 3 sponges. So you get the big mama, the little baby one, and you get the medium size one. How cute are those? So I already wet them all in water before I get started, but they come in this case. And so let's get started. So I'm gonna start with a primer. I'm gonna start with a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And so this came in a trio. I got these for Black Friday, really cheap from Macy's. There's one more bottle that comes with it. Left that one upstairs, and it's a hydrating primer. But I'm gonna use this Photo Finish Primer today just to try it out and see how it works. So I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. I tend to stock up on my makeup on Black Friday because a lot of the stores like Macy's, they tend to carry the Tarte products and Smashbox and all the big name brands. They for like $10 and $15. So I get about $200 worth of makeup from Macy's on Black Friday, and it's probably really worth like 500. So yeah, you guys have got to hold out till Black Friday every year and stock up on your makeup. So now I'm going in with my Morphe foundation, and it's in the color F2.60. My God, I can't talk today. And it's a matte, and it just says fluidity on the back. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with that, and I like this for now for the winter time. I also use Fenty for the winter time. So a little top secret about Fenty. If you go to like Sephora or something like that, you can just walk in there and tell them that you want to test out the colors and stuff. You don't have to buy anything, guys. You can just walk right up to them and be like, hey, I'm interested in this foundation. And that's exactly what I did for the Fenty, even though I'm using Morphe right now. But just want to tell you guys a little story about the Fenty. And so I discovered that you are like a little lighter, obviously, in the winter because there's no sun. So you can use a darker foundation. So I tend to use a 210 for Fenty on in the winter, and in the summertime I tend to use a 190. It's a little lighter. So this Morphe foundation, I actually just walked into Ulta one day, and I'm pretty good with just like matching my shade on my own. But I was like, oh, let me just try it out just to see how I like it, how it feels on my skin, because I do use the James Charles Morphe eyeshadow palette. So I said, well, let me try and give it a go for some of their other products. I'm going to go in with a little bit more foundation. And so a few months ago, I bought this foundation. And it has the little symbol on the back. That's another thing that you guys need to watch out for. Your makeup does expire. I've said that on my previous videos, like on Facebook or Instagram. So this lasts up to 12 months. You see that little symbol right there? Whenever you guys buy makeup, make sure you look for that symbol, because from the minute you open it, it starts expiring, guys. So I'm just kind of going over a couple of spots where I have like blemishes, and I just like to do the extra coverage on those areas. And I really love this foundation because it doesn't feel heavy on my face, and it doesn't get oily. I like matte foundations. I don't know what you guys prefer. You guys could tell me in your comments below what your preference are. But I particularly like either the Morphe foundation, the Fenty, or the NYX, because I do like that matte look. I don't my face is really oily, and so through the middle of the day, I don't have to worry about like my nose or my forehead looking oily. That's what that looks like. I love it. I love it. I love it. Moving on. Oh no, my sponge fell. Oh, I can't use that. Gotta wash it. All right. I have a couple more sponges here. All right. So this is the Morphe concealer, and it's in the shade C 2.25. I want to say this one, they probably sent me in my Ipsy bag. I had another color, or maybe this is the one that I purchased. All right, I can't find it in this makeup bag, but I had another color. But anyway, I actually just got one in an Ipsy bag, and then there was one that I had bought. Then this is another, really quickly, this is some other concealers that I use. The Be Bright by Kokie. I love this concealer. And the Better Skin. So I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe one, since I put on Morphe foundation. My asthma is still kicking my butt, guys. Like I don't know what to do. I do my nebulizer every day, and it's still kicking my butt. I don't know. I can't shake it this winter. Every winter, my asthma gets really bad. And yeah. So as you guys can see, I'm not going all the way up to the edge of my eyebrow, because I'm gonna do that separately. So I know some people tend to use all these brushes. Yeah, I have all those cool brushes. I tend to use my MAC 212. Everybody uses their MAC 212, right? But some days I just freestyle it, like I'm doing right now, and just use a sponge, and not really going with all the crazy brushes. Like, I'm just going to the store. I'm not going anywhere fancy at the moment. So, yeah, just something quick. So, I love these concealers because they just have really great coverage, and they give you a really nice finished look. I'd love to know what concealers you guys have. I love to give advice on what makeup to purchase. I love vegan free makeup, so I use a lot of the Tarte products as well. I just ordered some stuff yesterday online, so I'm excited about that. I'll definitely show you guys once I get it. Oh, like I said before, I am no makeup artist, guys. I just do what feels good and what works for me. And that's all you guys can do too. Is, just wing it. I basically learned how to put my makeup on by watching YouTube videos. I mean, I still watch YouTube videos or people on Facebook and stuff like that. All right, so this is drying up a little bit, so I'm just gonna spray it. But yeah, you guys just do whatever works for you. And that's pretty much all you can do, right? So I'm gonna go back and do around my eyebrows. Once I do my eyebrows, I'm a little backwards. I like to do my foundation first. A lot of people tend to like to do their eyes first. I mean, you really should do your eyes first, but that way you don't get the eyeshadow powder all over the place, right? But also at the end of the day, you should be tapping your brushes before you're applying your eyeshadow so that you don't get the eyeshadow mess all over the place, right? So you guys got to remember to do that as well. So once I do my eyebrows, I'll go back and clean it up. And hopefully I have my brush down here to do that. Alright, I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows now. So for my eyebrows, alright, where's my other brush? For my eyebrows, I have the Tarte brush that has the spoolie and the eyebrow thing. Then I also have my Wonder Brow 2 brush. So these are my top two brushes. And then this is the Tarte. And of course, I drop it. Ay, ay, ay. Give me 1 second. This is the Tarte medium brown Amazonian clay waterproof brow mousse. I love this stuff. So this is what I really like to use to do my eyebrows. If I'm rushing, then but if I have time, then I'll paint on. I call it painting on. Oh, I'll paint on my eyebrows. But if I don't have time and I'm rushing, then I will use NYX pencil. Right now, my eyebrows are looking kind of crazy. I do have to go get them threaded. I thread my eyebrows. I stopped waxing my eyebrows a long time ago. So basically, you just dip it in there. Make sure you have enough of the product, but don't put like a lot on there, and then paint on your eyebrows. I mean, that's how I describe it. I have no other way to describe it. So right now, yeah, my eyebrows are looking a little crazy because one morning I was rushing and I took one of those blades and I was just like trying to quickly clean up the bottom of my eyebrows because I tend to just have this done right here, the bottom part. And so I was just trying to quickly clean my eyebrows, and needless to say, I jacked it up. So don't do what I did by rushing in the morning trying to clean up your eyebrows. And then end up just messing up your eyebrows. So I am gonna clean it up. right underneath and on top once I finish painting on the other one. Paint, 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 paint. You're a little painter. If your painting skills aren't that great, then I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. I would recommend using the pencil. I like doing this way because I feel like I could paint on whatever kind of eyebrows I want for the day. Like if I want long, thin eyebrows, if I want thicker eyebrows, whatever way I'm feeling for the day, like I could just paint them on however way I want them. So, like if I want them to look overly dramatic. So I like doing it this way. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to concentrate, so I stopped talking. And then I'll just go back in and clean them up. This is why you really should do your eyebrows first, but whatever. I do it my way. My way or the highway. So now I'm just trying to find my brush to clean it up. And of course, I don't have it. So I'm going to use a different brush. My MAC 212 brush is not down here. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yeah, I found it. Ha ha ha. So I'm actually going to use a different concealer to do this. I'm using the Kokie concealer to do this. And I'm just going to go in like so and clean them up. And that's pretty much it. You just go back and clean them up. This MAC 212 brush, I have been seeing a lot of people using it for a while. And I kept saying, I don't need that. Like, I could do it on my own. But let me tell you, I really do love this brush. Because it has, like, the perfect straight edge. You see? So, it's by MAC, and the number is 212. So, yeah. And if you haven't gotten your eyebrows waxed or threaded like me, it's perfect because look, I covered up all that excess hair that I had on the end. Now you can't even see it. Some people tend to do their eyebrows more arched. I mean, it's however you like them, however you feel more comfortable. I like to just have a thinner end, a little bit. I don't really like that arch and then come back down. But you do whatever works for you. My eyebrows, I'll tell you the truth, I have one eyebrow that's a little higher than the other. So there's always that one eyebrow. But it's not because of the hair, it's because of my bone structure on that particular eyebrow. Um and so whenever I'm having it threaded or waxed, the person always like kind of gets confused like as to how long they should be making it because they're like, wait a minute, it's uneven, but it's not. It's just my bone. The bone in my eyebrow is a little higher. Alright, so that's almost totally cleaned up right there. I just gotta do the top, and then we could decide what eyeshadow we're doing. I think I have a Flormar eyeshadow. So one of my girlfriends just recently got married. Hey Marissa, if you're watching. And she put all this cool stuff in our bridesmaids bags. And one of the things she put in the bridesmaids bag was this really nice eyeshadow palette. It's by a company called Flormar. Um, and I really like the formula on the shadows. So guys, I'm left-handed, so doing my right eyebrow is always a major task. Oh man. It's always a major task. Trying to paint that guy. Alright. Alright. We got eyebrows. We got eyebrows, guys. Whew! That only took how long? Sorry. But what do I always say? You can't go out in the street looking crazy, right? You can't go out in the street looking crazy. Alright, so we have eyebrows. I'm not too happy with my left one. Might go back and do a little something right here. Alright, so the left one has decided it doesn't want to cooperate with me today. That's alright. Alright, guys. So I'm just blending it out with the sponge. Just so you don't see the difference in the color. But it actually blended pretty well. Yes, you still see the excess of that extra little bits of hair that I have. I should probably add a little bit more on that end. Because it's pretty much covered on the left side. I also bought, during Black Friday, I also bought, besides that set of primer, I also bought, Tarte products. That's like my main haul that I do on Black Friday. Everybody's going crazy about electronics and all that stuff. Nope. Rosie is in Macy's doing her Tarte products haul, guys. And this year I was actually down in Atlantic City and we went to the next town up. I don't even remember what the name of the town is. But we went there and they had a mall and I went to the Macy's and I rated it. So yeah, I bought this really nice palette, the Pro Glow to Go Tarteist palette. Look how pretty these colors are. So these two are highlighters. This one's more like a bronzer. Oh my god, but the color is chisel. And I don't know, for some reason, when I went to put it on, I guess I wasn't carrying the right brush with me or whatever. And when I went to try and put that thing on, it just looked like somebody punched me in my face. It was so dark brown. And I was actually at a scrapbooking event. And I was like, oh my god. I was like rushing to get downstairs to the event. And I was like trying to fix it. So the other palette I also got on Black Friday is this one. It's a Anastasia Beverly Hill palette, and I actually got this one at Marshall's. It probably retails for a lot of money, and I got it for dirt cheap at Marshall's. So yeah, so that's another palette I'm gonna be using today. But I'm gonna go in and start doing my eyebrows and stop talking so much. So this is the Luxie 239 Precision Shader brush. So I'm gonna be using that to blend. And right now I'm gonna use the Luxie 249 brush to actually put the eyeshadow on. So as my base, I'm gonna use this whiter end, and so I'm just gonna go on with the very light, almost white color. So this is the Flormar palette that I was telling you guys about, and the colors, there goes the little thing. The colors are in 402 Pink Flamingo, and it's by Flormar. So thank you, Marissa, for this palette because I absolutely love it. The colors are beautiful, and the formula is very nice. Like, I barely have to tap off because the formula is just amazing. She probably didn't even know what she was buying when she picked it up. So thanks, Marissa. I try to talk to her about makeup. Convince her, do your makeup. But yeah, she's not into the products as much as I am. But when she sees stuff, she does pick it up for me. And yeah, a lot of the times it turns out to be really nice products. She actually took me to a store. She's like, don't tell anybody about this store. But she took me to this store in Manhattan where they sell all name brand makeup for dirt cheap, and it's crazy. It's like, it almost looks like a warehouse, but it's an actual store. But the amount of stuff that they have in the store, it's like a warehouse because it's just so much freaking makeup. It's somewhere like off of Madison Avenue. I don't know, like in the 30s somewhere, I think. And yeah, it was just amazing. Like, how cheap the makeup was. Like, I couldn't believe it. So, Marissa, if you're watching, we need a trip back to that store because I really like that store. All right, so I'm going in with one of the darker shades. It actually doesn't tell you what the individual shades are, but I'm going in with this one. So I just put in that one as a base, and I'm going in with this bottom one right here. Yeah, my girlfriends, they all tend to pick up makeup for me. They know how much I love it. Whether it's cheapy stuff or name brand stuff, they know I'm gonna appreciate it. So I like to go heavy. I'm a little heavy-handed on my eyeshadow, just because I tend to wear it all day long. So I come back home and I don't want it to wear off. So my right eye, my eyelid is a little bit, I don't know, my skin on my eyelid is like a little bit more wrinkly than the one on my left eye. So I tend to do this, like I hold my eye to put my eyeshadow on because it just doesn't let me like really smudge it on. Like, if you guys see that right there, like my skin right there, and I don't really have that on this side. Like, this is the side that my left side is the side I was saying that my bone structure is a little higher. So yeah, I don't know. For some reason, my skin is like weird on this eyelid. Alright, so those are the two colors that I just did. And I think I got like excess on my face, so I'm gonna try and get that off a little bit over here. I'm not setting anything with setting powder. Um, I didn't bring that down with me. Not that serious today because we're just going to the corner store. So we don't really need setting powder and all that jazz, right? This is just like a little something to go to the store. So I'm going to use one of the other darker colors up here just to smudge in my crease. And then we're going to do some blush and mascara really quickly because I'm already on 30 minutes. Okay. I wish you guys could see it, but the lighting is like sucky. Maybe if I come in a little closer. I feel like it's not picking up the color of what I'm doing in the video. You guys see that? Had 3 colors. Okay. Alright guys, so that is it for the eyeshadow. I hope you guys can see how cool all 3 colors look. But I don't know, this lighting is kind of sucky. And so now I'm just gonna go on with some liquid eyeliner by Kaleido Cosmetics. I got this in my Ipsy bag. Guys, I love Ipsy. Yeah, they send me great stuff every month for 12 bucks. So I'm just gonna do my liquid eyeliner really quick. I usually buy the trio of the Tarte liquid eyeliners. I actually got those last year, the previous year, 2018. For Black Friday, the trio of the liquid eyeliners, and it had like a brown, maroon color, which is this one right here, and a brown, this maroon, and a black. Oh my god! And these have lasted me forever because I didn't really start using them till a couple of months ago. They last 6 months, so they're almost just about to expire. All right, so I'm just looking for my mascara. So I have my Tarte mascara here, lashes, lights, and camera. That on. Ooh, I messed up my bottom lid. Sometimes when you get the stuff on your fingers, you gotta go back in and do it again. All right, gonna do my mascara. Guys, you want to know a secret to getting cheap mascara? Sign up for the Tarte emails. I need a smaller mirror for this. Sorry, guys. Sign up for their Tarte emails. And let me tell you, these big tubes of mascara, sometimes they go on sale for $10 and $15. And that's like the best time for you. Well, they're regularly like $15, but they go on sale for 10. And you can't beat it. And also, like the Black Friday sales, they tend to have like a little trio set. It'll be like a little brush and a little brush, a little blush, and like a little round blush and a little tube of mascara. It looks like this.